Hello, hello. Is everybody there? Want to make sure I can hear and see myself, and to make sure that my friend is here, because I need to know if my friend is here. So I am waiting for Chan Chan. I have a lot of friends. I wanted to know, like, I'm trying to because we're thinking about moving to different places. So we have like a 5 year plan. So I was actually looking for places to go. And one of the possibilities is for us to move to the Philippines. So I've been asking a lot of questions, and I have been uh, talking to friends, making new friends. I'm actually part Filipina. So, of course, I'm going to have the idea of, hey, let's go to the Philippines. One caveat, I can understand Filipino a little bit because I've been around it a lot while I was growing up in Hawaii and lived my life in that melting pot, right? Lots of different languages, lots of people. And my grandmother and all her sisters and our entire family is part Filipino. So we hear it a lot. The only thing is they never taught us Filipino. They wanted us to learn English so that we could get good jobs and get into good schools. And now I find myself pretty much wanting to learn Filipino so that if we do move to the Philippines, that I can actually communicate in, like, not just in Filipino, but in the dialects of the places that I would be going to. So that is one of the things that I've been teaching myself. And I am waiting for all my beautiful friends to pop in because this is one of the first live streams that I ever uh, tried before. So I thought it would be really fun if I could have my friends pop in and kind of teach me conversational Filipino. So we're not going into like deep dive into um, like being able to speak Filipino business or doing that. We're just doing basic words and phrases. That's what my initial hope is. So I super hope that they don't start rapid firing me with different kinds of words and things that I'm not going to be able to get on or be able to hit on. So, oh my gosh, totally just waiting for that to happen. So I have to actually do some copy and pasting. So we are going to copy paste so that my friends can find us. Here we go. We're going to do that. This, and then I have to send to my friend Chan Chan. So many beautiful friends. Yeah, I'm so glad that I made my YouTube channel. I've met so many people from all over the world. It has just been amazing being able to expand my mind and get from everybody's culture. And even though we are all locked away in shelter in place and consistently have to do that 6 to 8 foot spacing with our masks on all the time, I at least know for sure that I am still able to meet with people, talk with people, share energy, share ideas, and just have a great time, which is fine. That is what, to me, that's what life is all about. Change new things, learn new stuff. I'm actually a avid lifelong learner, like forever and ever. And I was like really uh, looking forward to learning something new. Now, my son, he's been taking French, and then my brother spoke fluent Japanese. I speak a little bit of Japanese. I understand it more than I can speak it. I can understand lots of words and phrases from lots of different languages. I just have a difficulty speaking it back because I haven't practiced. So that's just something. Let me check on my friend. Sweet. Let's. Oh, they need the link. That would help. That would. Yes, that would actually help a lot if I just, gave people my link. Sometimes my brain doesn't work right. Okay. And live stream. Sweet. So I am practicing my live stream. This is actually the first time I've been on the administrative side of StreamYard. So I really like the simplicity of this. This is easier for me to look at and it's simple. So forgive me if you start seeing things popping up or going away because I am super having fun with this whole thing. Cool. And then I'm going to practice bling. Oh, there it is. I got it. If you don't know me by now, I'm super, super silly when it comes to, when I actually get something done that I've been trying to work on before, I get like really happy. So I am very happy about that. Let's see, banners. What do we have as a banner? Let's see. Create a banner. Ooh, you can create a banner. Hey, Juthy. Juthai. You're going to have to tell me how do you actually say that name, brother. And welcome. So I'm practicing live stream. I'm actually using StreamYard. So I am giving myself some practice. I am quickly learning. First lesson that I have learned so far is to plan it ahead of time and let people know. That's like planning a party and not sending out invites. Hindsight's like 2020. Juthy. Okay. I got it. Thank you. Thank you for correcting me. I appreciate that. So yeah, I'm just checking out all the bells and whistles of StreamYard, which by the way is absolutely free. So I love it. Totally love it. Boop. So let's see who else we can get in here. I'm going to invite our group so everybody has a little bit of practice of what that might look like. Hey, Jewel, are you working right now? Because I don't want to bother you if you're working. Are you working? And I'm only saying that because I want to invite you to come on in here, and I'm trying to figure out how to do that. So let's see. Ooh, look, here's a button that says invite. Invite. And copy this to the clipboard. And see if I can put it in here. Did it work? Ooh, it worked. Click on that link and see if you can come in. I'm going to use you as a guinea pig. This is my wonderful assistant, Juthy. If you are in the middle of the chill, then okay, I get it. I love you, Mom. Just continue to do your chill. Love you, Mom. Love you too, buddy. Stay out of my stream. Oh, shoot. Sorry. No one bothers me unless I'm actually doing something in this house. Like, no one calls me unless I'm on a call. No one bothers me unless I'm going live. or like talks to me or calls me unless I'm making a video. It's so crazy how that works out. But thank you for stopping by, Juthi. And don't forget to hit the like button, okay? Anybody who stops by, don't forget to hit that like button. And I appreciate it, brother. If you got to get back to your chill, you go ahead and get back to your chill. Much love. Thank you so much. See, Chan Chan said he was going to stop by, and I'm actually going to be looking for non-copyright music to use for videos. So I already have a spot where I can get specialized music backgrounds, but those are usually like clips. Thank you. All of my work stuff is back there. My workbench, all of my files I actually keep in this really old drawer over here. And then, of course, I have client information and stuff that's on this side. And then when I'm not using it, it goes into a locked case because, GDPB, is it GDPR? Yeah, got to protect that private information. But on the side, on this corner of here, if I move my nice glittery partition, right, then there's actually a green screen that swings all the way around. And I can do my green screen videos and presentations and productions right here. I do use a different camera though. This is a good webcam for doing like regular green screens, video conferencing, some of that stuff, but it does not have the clearest picture. So if I wanted to make super clear pictures, I would actually have to buy a specialized camera for that, but not yet. Yeah, please. If you have that non-copyright music channel, send it over. Send it over. I'll be waiting. Okay. Toot toot. Jyothi's gonna send me a channel. Then I can actually play some music and sit here and just kind of chill by myself and practice. So I'm seeing that there are ways that you can put people in your channel. It looks like you can change your layout any way you want it. I can adjust my mic. I can invite people. I can pull them in. I can change the branding of the board, which is something I might actually do just because I actually have a brand. So we can go ahead and do that. But of course, if you add any of the extra bells and whistles, you're probably going to have to pay for that. But so what we got right now, this stuff is free. I'm all good with that. I'm good with free. And I want to give a shout out to my girl, who is probably going to watch this after the fact, for buzz ferrying me. So it's like, what's a buzz? Okay, so we have this thing in Texas. We are on this Facebook page, and everybody in the local area. So you're talking about anywhere from 10 to 15 mile radius. We all join this Facebook group, and we connect with each other, and we buzz each other, which means we anonymously put gift baskets at people's house. And then later on, we take a picture of it, and then we post it to that person. And it was like, hey, so-and-so, you've been buzzed, right? So my buzz basket came with some really nice treats in it. And this stream is not for children, so I can do this. So I'm about to hit this too. There's like a little tiny cute thing of like Fireball. And then she gave me something that actually comes from Austin, Texas. It is Deep Eddy lemon flavored vodka. It's a very cute bottle. I'm kind of interested in that because I love lemons. So remember that for when we start playing trivia about the Gamer Hippie. We're going to be talking about things I like, and then we're going to be giving away prizes. So the next time when I'm smart enough to like actually pre-schedule this so that everybody knows to come, we will be having games where we will be doing giveaways. So in that case, it's pretty much good to try and get to know me, watch my videos and stuff like that, because I will be asking questions about me and about my family and about the videos that I post. So that was just two of the things. I already did drink one of the things. It was a sparkling water because I love sparkling water. And I know it doesn't taste like anything, but I don't care. I put essential oils in mine. But this one was like sparkling water that had like slight flavoring in it, but it was like a hard sparkling water. So there was alcohol in it, but it wasn't that bad. It wasn't like really heavy and it was good. I am not like, I don't like beer. I am totally not a beer drinker. I don't have anything against beer or anybody else drinking it. It's just that me, myself, sometimes that type of carbonation and I guess maybe the hops that it's made from, it doesn't really agree with me too often. So I just kind of stick to the hards. I am a hards girl. Ooh, here we goes. Jewel gave me one. Thank you, Jewel. It says, what's it say? It says audio. Okay, cool. Well, let's check that out. See what we got. Because I will try anything once. It's true though. I will. I will try anything once. If my husband lets me, because when I was in the military, I had the opportunity to go airborne, which basically means we jump out of airplanes. But he was like, you are not jumping out of the airplane. I don't care. And I was like, but this is like my career progression. And he's like, there is no way I'm letting you jump out of a plane, even if you pack your own chute. So that never happened. And so the second thing that I ended up trying to fly by him was like air assault. So with airborne, you're actually jumping out of planes and you do missions that way, right? They do drops. With air assault, you actually rappel out of helicopters or at high places. And I've repelled before a lot. I'm really actually pretty good at repelling. But he was like, absolutely not. No, no, no. So ironically, I still ended up in an aviation unit with helicopters and Apaches and Chinooks and all the scout units and all the nice, cool things, right? The Apaches. But I never did get to repel because I wasn't air assault. But I did fly in those tin cans quite often. So thank you, Jyoti, for saving it. See, the one thing that bothers me the most about getting blown up in Iraq several times is that if I'm looking at something and I look away, it's gone. So I have to keep going back and forth and looking at something. It's like my very short-term memory is broken or something. So I will have to keep going between Jules' post and my YouTube until I figure it out. Audio library. So if I talk to myself a lot, it's because I'm trying to help my memory. Audio library. I have to make sure that's the one. Yep, that's it. Okay, let's see. Library songs. Did they get to choose? I don't know. Hi, Chan Chan. Oh my goodness. Mega love shout out from the Philippines. Thank you so much, Chan Chan. And Julie said, I got a non-copyright music channel. I will send it over. He did. And that was awesome. Chan Chan. Chan Chan is amazing, y'all. He teaches the street kids. And I think that's amazing. I think educating the younger generation with compassion and allowing them to freedom of expression and freedom of thought, higher level free thinking. That's, to me, that's super important. So I super love him. I do sponsor him as much as possible because I want him to be successful doing what he's doing. I do believe that is your purpose. Chan Chan says, thank you, Nuala. Maybe this is my purpose. Absolutely. It takes a special person. It does take a special person to be able to want to guide, to lead, to protect, to educate. Just as much as it takes a special person to be a good mother or a good father. Because, I mean, as we all know, just because you have kids doesn't mean that you're a good parent. Right? That's just something that you have to have already had that kind of heart And no one's born a parent. You learn how to be a parent. So there are just some people out there that just naturally have that ability to give, to protect, and to want to develop. And I think that's what you got, Chan Chan. I think that is your calling. You are so patient. You have more patience than me. So, oh, Chan Chan says, wow, thank you so much. You are welcome, my friend. So welcome. And then I guess the reason why I'm bringing up that Chan Chan is so patient is because so when you're in the army and you go from being in the lower enlisted, so from like you have your for the army, it's different ranks for every service, but we have like private, PV2, private first class, then you have specialists. If you're unfortunate enough to get corporal, you would get corporal, where you do all of the work of a sergeant, but you don't get sergeant pay. Don't do it. That's only supposed to be for combat units that do that kind of thing, just in case, sergeant goes down. Then you have your sergeant, you have staff sergeant, sergeant first class, and then you have your master sergeant, which can break off into first sergeant, and then we move on from first sergeant, and then we start getting into the E9 area. As you get into the E9 area, then you're talking like command sergeant major. I was not up there. I actually ended up retiring from the military as a staff sergeant, so I was E6. But I always tried to take care of, protect, guide, and lead my soldiers. There's certain things that I did. Like I would never ask someone to do something that I couldn't do. So if I wouldn't go clean a toilet, or I haven't gone clean a toilet, I wouldn't command a bunch of other soldiers to go clean the toilet. That was just me. You can only lead by example, right? So that's exactly what I did. However, you are not dealing with children at this. I mean, they are somebody's kids. I have to remind myself that every single day. These are somebody's kids. Don't be trying to crack somebody's face open. But it's very difficult trying to be rational with adults that are not rational. So, lots of times I would lose my temper and I would lose my patience and I would get upset. And it's even when I did that, people were like, "You're so nice and you're so patient." So now that I'm looking like farsight, I'm thinking, "Wow, I'm so nice and so patient." But ooh, that's my husband. I turned into Drill Sergeant Taylor real quick. I can break that down real tight, and I will hold you accountable for everything. But I'm nice. I'm magnanimous. 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 I think I had it the first time. Now that I'm thinking about it too much, it's messing me up. Chan Chan says, wow, thank you so much. Virtual hug. Same us here. Yes. Everyone has special purpose and gift. Not everyone has the same purpose and gift. We're not supposed to be the same. We're supposed to be a beautiful variety, rainbow of color, of strengths and limitations, so that we work together in the strengths that we have, so that we can counteract the limitations that we each have as individuals. That is the purpose. So I just gave you all the meaning of life right there. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm going to try and play some of this stuff. What's it got? Audio library. We got some videos. We got some playlists. Oh, I'm interested to hear the playlist. The best free songs on 2019 on audio library. This is audio library. Looks very nice. Let's try this. Oops. My finger doesn't want to work. Let's see. Can we chill? Do we have some chill music? Oh, that's going to make me go to sleep. I don't want to go to sleep. In fact, I need coffee, like right about now. Let's try next one. What's next? I'm like in the beginning of that. Very nice. I can't get you out of my mind. It's I do like that. I like that very much. Thank you, Chan Chan. Oh my goodness. That might be too loud. Um, Thank you so much for your tamas. You know what? I feel like I'm behind the curve because I had never heard of the non-copyright audio library before. So that's me being old. And before you say you're not old, I guarantee you I'm the oldest person inside of my group. I know I'm the oldest person in this room for sure. Sweet. We're gonna say angels because sometimes people give it up. So we're switching those for angels. Where are your babies, Chan Chan? Are they all sleeping? I don't have babies yet. I'm sure I will. Eventually, I will have a bunch of babies. Oh, but I did wanted to. I wanted to ask you. I'm glad you're here because the whole. I wanted the live stream because I'm experimenting with StreamYard, right? But at the same time, I wanted to learn Filipino, and you're a teacher. So I know I'm not going to be able to like learn complete and expressive Filipino, but it would be nice to learn some conversational phrases and some basic things so that you can hear the transition within sentences. And then that's how I pick it up. Because I learn when I hear you guys talk and when I can identify a certain transition, when I can identify specific nouns and actions, then I can actually form the sentence in my head, even though I can't speak it. So I hope that makes sense, but that's how my brain works. I really did like that song. So that one was Take You There by Ria Chuni. It is free and copyright safe music to be using. Yeah, I'm like in this playlist. Yes. I like it's chill. I think it's just like pop, but it is 2019. It's not the 2020. So. Chan Chan is awesome. Thank you, Chan Chan. So much love for you guys and appreciation. Anytime someone gives me their time, to me that's precious because you only have so much of it in a lifetime. So when you choose to spend it with me or give me your attention or allow me to help you, to me that's like precious. It's more precious than anything that exists in the world because it's a resource that will never come back. Right? Once it's gone and you're never getting it back. So whatever you choose to give your focus, your time, and your attention to, there should be some appreciation and gratitude in that. So I have much gratitude and love for you. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Chantanto says, okay, you know that. Nuala, I like the way you talk to your viewers. You have eye contact with us. Yes. When I was teaching communications when I was in the Army, it's one of the many hats I used to wear was I taught a lot of classes, not just within my field for what I did in the military, but I did a lot of safety classes. I taught people how to do different things that would help them be successful in the military or within their shop or within their job. So, one of the most important things is understanding when you communicate when to make eye contact and when not to make eye contact. So, I don't know if you knew this. Let me turn this down. I don't know if you knew this, but in some cultures, it's rude to make eye contact. Did you know that? I mean, a lot of people don't know that. It's always great before you go to a country to look at what the basic customs are. And there are some people that, for them, direct eye contact is actually rude. It's meant as an affront because it's too direct, right? So most of the time, especially like in the Western world, they're the opposite. They feel like that unless someone is giving you their full attention and making good eye contact, that that you don't have their full attention or that they're not being sincere. Let me tell you what, someone can look you dead in the eye and lie to you, right? So eye contact has nothing to do with being honest. Oh my gosh. Honesty, eye contact, how you communicate, the cadence of your words, the flow that you have. I will give you a trick, right? Here you go. Awesome. I so love him so much. Just I support him and his mission. But oh, he says, really, this is Chan Chan. Thumbs up. Thank you. And thumbs up. So when you're communicating, right, there are three things that are important that will allow you to communicate in the way that you understand how to communicate. So for me, it's like most English. We always expect other people to learn our language, right? So it's very arrogant of us, but it's also difficult because of the way that we've been brought up to not be able to speak more than what's acceptable in our society. So I try to make it as comfortable for the other person and as comfortable for me to be able to glide into a society easily by learning the tradition. So the first thing when you're learning to communicate with anybody is to try and actually meet the person where they're at. So what I mean by leaving the person where you're at is when you are communicating with somebody and you know that this person has a specific culture, what do you know about this culture, right? What do you know about their background? Study how that person is speaking. And that's step number two. It's not just knowing what a person's background is and about the culture that they might be from that will help you to communicate easier. It's also you want to, I'm going to say mimic, right? You want to mimic, not make fun of, but you want to absorb and you want to follow how the other person is speaking. That means the speed that they speak. That means the tone that they're speaking. That means the pitch that they're speaking at. Because when you can meet somebody where they're at in the way that they're communicating with you, it creates the feeling of them being comfortable. So once you make someone comfortable, it's much easier for the information that you're passing, right? The dialogue that you're creating to go to and from. So that is secret number two. Secret number three when communicating with people, especially if you want to get rid of the things that get really irritating to people during public speaking, is instead of doing things we normally do when we can't think of what to say next. So most of us know what I'm talking about when you say like, right? They're just sounds or word pauses that instead of giving yourself that pause, you feel like you have to put some kind of holder on it, right? Some kind of verbal, like some kind of verbal bookmark. Like I'll just put that word right there. You don't have to do that. You can just, instead of saying or right? So because some people do that, it's just a cultural thing. But if you're public speaking or you're going to be actually speaking in an environment where you're expected to be professional or to have some kind of influence, instead of putting a word there, just pause. Because then it looks like that you are actually thinking of the proper response. And people like when they know that you're taking time to think out what your next reaction is going to be instead of filling it with a word that makes it look like you don't know what you're talking about. And if someone is speaking to you and you are supposed to be talking about something you don't, that you're supposed to be an expert in your field or really good at, and you start saying likes, and all that stuff, it starts to create a little bit of the person starts to get uncomfortable. Like, oh my gosh, does this person really know what they're talking about? So those are your three communication secrets, my lovely Chan Chan. Oh, you are so welcome. And I love the hearts. I love the hearts. Thank you so much. I love that virtual hug heart. It just looks like he's wearing a pink hat and an antenna with signal is coming out of his head. It looks like a wireless heart. Maybe that's what it's supposed to be. Wireless hug. I love you. Oh, thank you for your bananas. I love bananas. Oh my gosh. You know what? Stay right there because I have this thing to show you. My friend I did a mukbang, so we did a video. I still have to edit it, but I do have some leftovers that we did not touch yet. That I want to show you this cupcake. I want to show you this cupcake because it's awesome. This is a banana cream cupcake and a strawberry shortcake whipped cupcake with edible strawberry pearls. So I'll be right back. I know it sounds amazing because it is. Hold on. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm back. But check this out. Look at this cupcake. So you were just talking about bananas. I was like, oh my gosh, I have a banana. Hold on. Okay, so this says she made a variety pack. Okay, and out of all of the cupcakes that are left, there's only we shared 6, so there's 6 left. These are 2 of the 6. So this is a banana cream cupcake, banana pudding cupcake. I'm sorry, right there. It's got a banana pudding filling. That's a small little vanilla wafer on the top. But this is the one you're gonna love. Watch. This is the strawberry shortcake, whipped strawberry topping with edible strawberry pearls, and it is a shortcake, so it's spongy and it's light. And I want to eat it, but I have to wait because between the 3 of us, when we did our mukbang, we kind of like took pieces of cupcakes to kind of test it out. But look at that. That looks awesome. And I'm going to put it away now because I don't want to eat this in front of everybody. My husband's going to be like, where'd the 2 cupcakes go? Okay, so if you didn't know, because I was just trying out the live stream for a little while, I'm not going to be on here forever. But at what time is it now? Okay, so for here it's 4:39. So that means in an hour and 20 minutes, I am having a premiere of my latest video, and it is on the timer. So if you're visiting my channel and you said subscribe and you want to take a look at what's to come, it's actually, I learned my lesson. I should have learned my lesson before I did this broadcast, but I set it as a premiere and I planned it out and I actually told people about it. It's probably why people don't come to my parties half the time, is because I don't let them know like way ahead of time. And then they can't come because they already have plans. But now no one can come because, the time of uncertainty and lockdown. So I know it looked really good, right? Chen Chen says, wow, I love it. Yeah, it looks so yummy. It is. Well, it might be. I haven't eaten it yet. I'm just kind of staring at it right now. It's looking at me. All its pink little eyes are just staring at me. I'm gonna ignore it right now. Chen Chan says another bananas and go to premiere. Yes, thank you so much, Chan Chan. So I'm just gonna end this premiere now. I mean, I'm going to end this live stream now. I had some time to play with some of the bells and whistles. I really like the simplicity of how everything back here looks. I'm liking that you can brand it and that you can create individual private chats. I really like the flow of this. And, and I like how you can actually just really easily change the positioning of the framing of the people who come in when you're having multiple people on your live stream. Like it a lot. So I'm gonna call it a day, a night. What is it? 20 minutes? I'm good. Thank you so much, Chan Chan. And I'll see you at the premiere. I did let everybody know about that. And Kirkdale knows about it too. And so does Mommy Venus. And I forgot to tell Mommy Ann, but I will message her. She might get up. I don't know. she may not get up. Not sure. But much love to everybody. Thank you so much for coming. And I hope to see you at my premiere. That is at what time is it? My brain doesn't work. It's going to be 6 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time because we do have daylight savings. So it is 4:42 right now. I will see everybody in an hour and 15 minutes. Much love. Bananas again. Oh my gosh. I loving bananas. See, now you make me want to eat this cupcake. Want to eat this cupcake a lot. Okay. I'm just going to leave it there. Going to ignore it. I'm ignoring you, Cupcake. So much craziness. Okay, so I am going to type in here. Thank you so much. Because the awesomeness of the people who I love. But for real, I have to get off of here and stop talking about bananas because that banana cream, the banana cream pudding, that even sounds delicious. The banana cream pudding cupcake is calling to me. And I'm going to give it to my husband before I eat it. And he has a peanut butter cup cream cupcake that he's trying to keep away from himself because he doesn't want to eat it yet. Yes, I will wait for you to give all your bananas first. And I thank you so much for that. You know what? I'm just going to try and check out to see if there's anything else on these audio library because there has to be more than one playlist. I know there has to be more than one. So let's see what we got here. And we're going to go to playlists. So the one that I did play was 50 best free songs from 2019. And looks like there's some liquid sounds. And here we got some no copyright with vocals. Let's try that out. So I'm looking for some jams though. I'm like, come on, give me something. This is very what's his name? Justin Bieber. It's very Justin Bieber like. Sounds like it, right? This is not bad. Tan in 7 says, okay, I'm here again and giving me more food. Thank you. While I jam with this. So yeah, this looks audio library. I'm so grateful. Thank you, Jyoti. And Chan Chan, I'm sure you're using this the whole time and talking about it, and I wasn't even paying attention. To be fair, when I do jump on you guys' live streams, I'm like super tired. I'm like wiped out. Hi, Isa's Kitchen. Isa's Kitchen says hi there. Hello, welcome. Thank you for coming. Yes, Team Sissy. So much love for you guys. I'm over here jamming to music that I didn't even know. I didn't even know about this channel, Audio Library. I'm probably the last person on the planet that doesn't know about this channel, but I like it. I was just saying before you came on, that this guy almost sounds like what is that guy's name again? Justin Bieber, doesn't he? Kind of sounds like Justin Bieber a little bit. I like music that flows. Oh, thank you. It looks better when the lights are out. I still have to get a diffuser. I have to get something that tones down the white of my monitors so that I can actually get good play of what's in the back. So if I turn off, because I have two monitors, if I turn off the main monitor, then it gets a little bit more yellow here. I have a green screen that's like right. You know what? Let me. So my green screen is hiding back there. It drapes all the way around throughout it goes all the way across my room, so I can actually like do my presentations or uh, do videos with background. A lot of times when I have my conference calls, I'll use it. Hello, Pinocchio Pongo. Isai's Kitchen says, what time is it there? Right now, it's 4:47 p.m. Pinocchio Pongo. Hello. Chan, thank you so much. Chan Chan. What time is it over there? Isai's Kitchen. Where you're at. What time? Oh, and before, because my premiere is at 6 o'clock, which is going to be in an hour and about an hour and 10 minutes. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to have people teach me Filipino. Thank you so much. Oh, 2 a.m. Oh my gosh, you're in the UAE. You know what? I almost got to visit. I have been in Kuwait. I got to travel and stay there a lot. Stayed there for about 2.5 weeks. And then I've been to Iraq. I did get to visit parts of Saudi, but we never got to actually go to the UAE. Some people did because they got to take R&R, but I decided to come back to the United States for 2 weeks to see my family. So they don't allow you to have both options. So you could go home or you could go to the UAE, and I decided to go home. 6 a.m. Oh my gosh, I love you for getting up so early, Chechen. That's super awesome. You know what? I did that this morning because Mommy Ann and Twins Rose had their live stream, and I jump on there and like I'm trying to type and I'm like this because I went to sleep at 1 o'clock in the morning and woke up at 6. So I only had less than 5 hours of sleep. So when I'm trying to do the cell phone, I have one eye open. My eye is dry and it's burning, and I'm trying to type. Hello, I'm up. Good morning. Inside the live stream. So I thought that was super funny. He's a vampire. Chan Chan. Isai says you're a vampire. He did. That's probably true. He probably didn't go to sleep. Bad Chan Chan. You know, Zen Ivy did that too. She's not sleeping and she had migraine this morning, so she didn't come to the live stream. I mean, she came to say hello, but we told her to go away and go back to bed. You go back to sleep when the sun is out. I have proof of him in the daylight, so he must be like those special vampires that can go out in the daylight. Oh yes, that's true too. All your friends have a live stream, and we're all over the world. So someone is always up somewhere. I've been to live stream at 11 p.m., 2 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 6 in the morning, 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Chan Chan has his sometimes like really late in the evening or really super early. He can last 48 hours. You know what? That is entirely possible. Isaiah says he can last 48 hours of no sleeping, I guess. And he said, "No, it's Chan Chan says okay, but he's as long as he can, he supports." I get it, and I love it. But I'm a life coach, so you can. Here's something to remember, and it's a saying. It's a very old saying. Okay, you can help 1,000 people, but not with one on your back. So I love that you support everybody, but please take care of yourself because you can't do anything if you don't take care of yourself. If you don't take care of yourself, then you won't be able to help other people. So make sure that you take care of yourself always, right? You know who knows that more than anybody else? Mothers. Mothers will work several jobs, clean the house, cook. They will run themselves ragged, make themselves stressed out, live without eating when everyone's eating, not get all the sleep that everyone gets to get. But then when she gets sick, all of a sudden everything stops, right? She has to take care of herself or else she can't take care of her family. That's his life. So make sure you take care of yourself always. Absolutely, he's genuine. You know, I've met a lot of genuine people in the YouTube universe that are real and not just real and genuine, but real and genuine and have heart, right? I love when people are real and genuine, but you know, without that heart, without that wanting to be of service, that's actually what is awesome. Yes, please take care of yourself because I love you, my friend. You have a mission. Can't do it if you can't. You can't do it if you take yourself out of the game. So everybody remember that. Okay, so challenge is if you are in UAE, then what language does that mean that you speak? Because UAE is a conglomerate of several Middle Eastern places. So, and then Chan Chan still has to teach me a word in Filipino that I don't know yet. So, give me one word and then tell me what the meaning of that word is. Oh my gosh. Yes. Isaiah Zaish says, okay, well, Chan Chan says, yes, Nuala, I'll take care of myself. Thank you so much. But Zaish Kitchen says, and then when he recommends someone, that person is also genuine. I think he's really attracting positive vibes. Haha. Oh, Chan Chan comes back and says, actually, Nuala, I am so thankful to Zaish Kitchen and the rest of our team, Sissy, because I feel how supportive of them to me. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Shukra. Yes, I do know this word. Shukra. Uh, I really enjoyed being in that region and helping out people over there. It is unfortunate what actually brought me to the region. I'm hoping the next time I can come there, it will be under better circumstances because I didn't agree with any of that. So shukran. Let's see. In Filipino, obviously, because the very first thing I'm ever taught in any language is thank you. Please and thank you. So let's see. What is Isaish, how do you say please? If I was going to say please, how would I say it? Now I know. Mm, yeah. I learned that when I'm in other places, like when I went to Japan, or when I go, like when I go back home to Hawaii, of course, even though they're part of the United States, they have their whole other language and just meld of culture. So mahalo is thank you, right? And that's like one of the biggest things to do. Aloha means hello, it means goodbye, and variations of it mean love. So can't go wrong with knowing aloha and mahalo. Oh, thank you. Uh, Chan Chan says, and also you, Nuala, you really have a genuine heart. So thank you for that. Thank you. That means a lot to me that people can see that I'm being genuine. Okay. Pakiusap is please. Is that please? Because I know salamat is thank you. Maraming salamat. Mm. Now, is that Tagalog or Vis? Because my grandma, my grandmother, and her sisters, they all migrated over from the Philippines. Um, before, wow, not that long before the bombing of Pearl Harbor. So when the bombing of Pearl Harbor happened, my grandmother was very young. She was about, I think at that time she was 4 years old. And all of her sisters and herself and her mother, my grandmother's mother, my great grandmother, she was very fair. She's a very fair skinned Filipina. All of them are. But they're not Visayan, they're Tagalog. And so when I would hear them speak, it would be in Tagalog. But their dad, and he has such a Filipino name. My great grandfather's name is Virgilio Fernando Perdida. And he was a handsome man too, but he was very dark skinned. So my grandma and all her sisters got more of the lighter skin. I do believe that he was Tagalog too. Another banana. Yay! I love bananas. See, every time you say banana, I start staring at this thing. And I was like, how you can't eat that thing. You can't eat it yet. You have to wait. I'm waiting. But it's so hard because I can smell it from here. And I'm like, so want to eat that thing. Oh, Isaish, and I know you love kitchen stuff, right? My friend is a baker. So I never got to make my husband a cake for his birthday. And then everything shut down for COVID-19. So I asked my friend to make a special variety pack of cupcakes. And so we did like a mukbang where we were eating different cupcakes to kind of just taste it and see if we like the flavors. So I showed Chanchan, I said, look at these. So this is banana a banana cream pudding cupcake. It's this. That's a vanilla wafer on the top. It's so bright, you can see from here. And then this one is I think this was a strawberry shortcake with a strawberry cream cheese filling and strawberry edible pearls. Wow. Look at that. Isn't that so yummy looking? I'm thinking to myself, I'm gonna have to go on a sugar purge if I like put that in my mouth. uh, as Aish says, there's a lot of dialect in the Philippine provinces have different dialect. That's what I heard. So we was talking to Chan Chan about like places that I would want to move to, and I already know there are places that I want to visit, but I'm not going to be restricted on my travel. I just was thinking of places to actually move to. And so because I come from Hawaii, so I really miss the beach. I've lived in Texas since 2001, and I really haven't been to any beaches unless I go back home. And I've only really been home twice and only been to the beach one of those times. So I have not been to the beach in forever. And so I think, Chan Chan, didn't you say Cebu is what you were saying? There's like a beach over there. or someplace like that. And there was another one, but Athena Babe told me not to go there because the volcano. Which place was that? It has a there's like a little bay in that area. It's supposed to be okay, but I guess there's a volcano over there. So she told me not to go, not to move anything. So I'm like, there's a volcano. It's like there's a volcano in Hawaii too, and it erupts all the time. People just don't move to the place where the lava's gonna go. Yeah, Palawan. That's the second place. So Palawan was the one with the volcano, and then Cebu is the place with the beaches, right? And then mm, Zambales. You said Zambales, yeah, yeah. Cebu, Palawan, Zambales. There's canyoneering in Cebu. Is that mountain climbing? Is Aish? Canyoneering. Because I like climbing. I'm kind of big though. Of course, as I've gotten bigger, the rest of me is okay, but my middle keeps getting like a beach ball. So El Nindo, El Nindo Palawan. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. I want to try that place. I'm gonna look it up. I could put it in my search bar before, because you remember I told you getting blown up a couple times. If I look away, I will forget. So let me just put it in my search bar now, so that my history will save it. Oh, I spelled it wrong. That's not gonna help. El Nido Palawan. Okay, I have it in there, and then I'll look at it. Boracay, Boracay. Boracay. Cool. One of the people that we know, I'm not sure whose team he's in, but one of the people that we know, he does the videos where he rides his bike. He rides for a long time, but you can see like canyons and like the water, and it looks like he's like on a mountain, and you can see down because you have the roads that go around, and they have the barrier, but then it goes. You can just when he goes over it, it's almost like a drop, right? Looks like a cliff, like he's on the mountain, and you can see everything out there. That kind of stuff is awesome. Underground River is in Palawan. Ooh. Yeah, anywhere there's water, that's where I want to be. I love being in the United States on this part, because this part of the United States I'm on is it's the cheapest place to live in the United States right now. It has the lowest cost of living. However, say however, um, you know, I think it's time for a change of scenery soon. But I do want to make sure that my teenager graduates from high school and is well off on his way to college before I start, running off to other countries. Hi, Maris. Thank you for coming, Maris TV. She says, hi, I am from Chan Chan. Oh, that's Chan Chan's babies. Thank you so much for coming. Maris TV. I like your picture. It looks so innocent. I was like, looks can be deceiving. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate your time. Yeah. So how long before you go home then, Isaish? Um, Going back to Hawaii right now, because I searched. Actually, no. Before all this started, when I was trying to make reservations for myself, my husband, and my son to go home, and then visit round trip. 3 round trip tickets from Texas to Hawaii, right? It's gonna cost me $2,600 US dollars. So 2,600 US dollars. And that was only the flight. Right? If I wanted a hotel or a car, it would cost more. So I was like, that's one of the reasons why I just can't go home now, because it's just too expensive. Okay, Maris, thank you so much. I know you have work, and I really appreciate your time. Thank you for dropping by and seeing my house. I I will also come visit your house during Chan Chan live next live stream. Thank you so much. It is nice to meet you. I'm Hawaiian, so we wear our heart on our sleeve. Like everyone we meet is a friend until you prove yourself that you don't deserve that friendship. But we're pretty open-hearted people, which is probably why I get hurt so much. But I would rather live my life like that than live my life with my heart closed. I will take a couple of heartaches to deal with all the good stuff. Bye, Marissa. Take care. All right, Chan Chan. And Isaac, who is Azaish, is here. Yes. Okay, so I am going to end my live stream now. I need to make sure that my family eats dinner and the rest of these cupcakes before we get to my premiere, which is in less than an hour. Oh, you don't have to leave it on. I'm going to end it, Isaish. Thank you so much. And I appreciate everything you guys are doing, and I so much love your support. If you can make it to the premiere, great. If not, don't worry about it. I would just appreciate anytime you get to put your eyes on it and leave me some of your beautiful comments, because all your positivity makes me glow, and I'm so, so grateful for it. So have good sleep, Aish. I love you guys. Bye, Chan Chan. Thank you so much. I will see you later. I'm going to end broadcast now, okay? Yes, everybody take care. Much love. Be safe. And I always say this in my videos, so I'm going to say this to you guys. Be kind, be love, be brave, be you. And I will see you next time. Bye.